Thanks for checking out my video. If you want to learn more from me, I have a lot of classes on Udemy. You can find the links to a lot of those in the description.
So one of the interesting questions that I get when it comes to evocations, invocations, and the Simon Necronomicon, and just working with spirits in general, is do spirits always appear? When I do an invocation of, let's say, the Watcher from the Simon Necronomicon, or working with a Triangle of Art, or you've got a, 50 Names of Marduk sigil, or one of the Nurgak sigils, or a Goetic sigil, or what have you. I didn't see anything? Or am I supposed to see something in the triangle of art that's across from me? You know, when I did the prayer and what have you, nothing happened. Okay, that's what you saw or didn't see. Um, Basically, spirits don't always appear, to our physical eyes when we invoke them and when we work with them. You got to think of it this way, where I've talked about this same kind of thing in a lot of my other videos, but I'll just rehash it here. So we live in the physical plane, height, length, width, and time, and spirits are supposed to exist on this other plane of existence that kind of borders with ours and we can interact with it. But the fact is that because they exist in this different dimension, different plane, whatever you want to call it, it takes a lot of energy for them to cross over into this one or to influence it. That's why you will only hear about things like poltergeist activity and whatnot not happening all the time, because it takes a tremendous amount of energy for something from another plane to move something or to manifest here. So, throwing a cup, throwing a dish, you see those hauntings where like all the cabinets fly open and the silverware flies out and stuff. Tremendous amounts of energy and whatnot. When we're working with spirits, and generally speaking, we kind of have to assist them in their ability to come over here with our offerings and the atmosphere that we create when we do ritual. That's why in the Triangle of Art, for example, you use a ton of incense. Um, Actually, that is one of the previous videos that I made. I can't remember how long ago I recorded it, but using a ton of incense allows the subconscious mind to be kind of tricked while the spirit's communicating with you, and then you can visualize them and see them through your mind's eye. uh well, I mean, we see everything through our mind's eye, really, because our mind interprets everything. Hope you guys kind of understand that. um that we can see a spirit through the incense smoke. There are reported cases, and I think it says that on with the Simon Necronomicon, where you can summon spirits to physical appearance and whatnot. Is that possible? Sure. You know, but the more and more that we build our skills with invocation and evocation and working with particular spirits and particular flavors of spirits like the Nurgak, the 15 Names of Marduk, the Goetic spirits, what have you, the more that we step into that current, let's say, and we get used to the energies and whatnot, and we grow as practitioners, the more likely that we are to be able to have experiences where when we invoke something, we can sense it to the point where we can physically see it. Is that with, my physical eyes, like how I can see, different stuff along my wall right here? Hypothetically, yes. The rarity of that happening, super duper duper high, because you got to think about it, like all the different um what circumstances have to be like perfect, where I have to be at a certain receptive state, and the spirit has to have enough energy and enough willpower and whatnot, and we have to build this connection up to the point where that happens. It's like the weather, the perfect storm, that kind of thing. I remember, and I think I made a video about it a while back, about when I worked with a Goetic spirit as part of a Magic for Hire that I did. Um, and Let me tell you, that was awesome. So, did I see this spirit? No, like, not with my physical eyes and stuff. I felt a presence and I could feel and just sense the idea of where it was moving about in the during my ritual. But did I see it as well I could see my cat? No. And for most of us and most of the time, that's as good as it's going to get when you train your mind and your senses to be able to pick up on this stuff. Is you're going to be able to sense it. It's like that stuffy elevator feeling. You're going to get the vibe of where something is. Your mind's eye will be able to pick up on something and literally give you the vibe of this thing that looks like this and is this color is over there and it's doing this thing, and you just kind of see it. It's almost like, um, I don't know, if you were to put on like glasses that allow you to see UV and whatnot, it's there, but you can't see it unless the glasses are on. I don't know, some kind of interesting analogy kind of trying to form in my head, but it's only like 3:44 in the morning, so brain power is not exactly that good up here at the moment. Um, but I know that this kind of rehashes some stuff from other videos that I made, arguably recently, but working with evocation is a very fascinating topic that has a lot of different nuances to it. And the more and more and more and more that you do it, the better and more skilled and more experiences you have. Whereas you'll get some people that, they think working with spirits and you can summon them to physical appearance means the first time they take the Simon Necronomicon home and they do something at 3 a.m. up in their attic and nothing happens, they're like, "Well, this is crap, and all magic is crap," and blah blah blah. Um, well, there's plenty of reasons why that didn't work for you. Yeah. Um, Anyways, you guys have any other questions about invocation, evocation, working with other spirits, the Simon Necronomicon, and all that other good stuff, then please send it my way in the comments, or you could always email me because I love talking about this jazz, as you could probably tell. Good hunting.